Hello. Hello. Well, it's been a while, but I'm here to try to finish the game. And if I remember, I think we were near the end. Quests, here we go. Mm-hmm. Main quest. Nope, that's not. What am I even on? Okay, it doesn't tell me here. Am I looking at this? Okay. I completely forgot where I was. Long distance. I'm guessing that's a quest. Let's go. Let's try that one.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Excellent.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
Okay.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I completely
Hang on to a
forgot.
lost colony ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
Forgot what we were doing. It's something. We were trying to help the guy. Gets a colony ship because the people
Not
are
so fast.
people are gonna die or something.
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
Okay. um. Let's go in here. Let's talk to this girl.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Oh yeah, we gave her some false information or something. So that's, yeah. Tell me why you want to see me. Good, I've been meaning to turn him in. What's going to happen to Wells? What's going to happen to him?
The signal you sent us is experiencing some interference. My agents will need time to isolate the problem. We're going to monitor Wells until we're ready to make a move. I asked you here to discuss something far more important. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill, but I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My
Sure.
angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more, and nothing less. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
Tell me what you need done. We'll need to talk about this lifetime employment program. What is that?
I'll answer however I can.
You don't honestly believe it? How long do we have? What does any of this have to do with me? What's your take on all this? No more questions. How long do we have?
We've already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates. This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful.
Perception. That's what the research in Roseway was all about. How'd you manage that? That's disgusting. Your workers are starving and you're feeding them lies. Makes sense. People need to believe. Perception. That's what the research in
I'm sure
Roseway.
you remember Dr. Anton Crane. His research was instrumental in developing a powerful appetite suppressant. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable option.
You don't honestly believe. What does this have to do with me? What's your take on all this? You don't honestly believe.
The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print. The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work.
I saw the presentation. Rockwell wants to sacrifice the colony to save Byzantium. This isn't the only way to save Halcyon. Who else has a plan? Let the rest of Halcyon starve. I'm going to be kicking my heels up in Byzantium. I saw the presentation.
Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium. You will live in comfort and want for nothing.
What's your take on all this?
When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate.
That's a pretty good argument for getting rid of the board entirely. That's not the language I expect from the Chamberlain's own adjutant. Get rid of the board
I
entirely.
admit, I occasionally fantasize about making an executive decision without having some tedious committee questioning my every move. Do you have any idea how much paperwork is involved in ordering someone's execution through the usual channels?
Okay.
It's positively maddening.
That's not what I thought I picked. What does any of this have to do with me?
When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
And how? Not a fan of the bureaucracy, Sophia. I want to say our interests may align, but make no mistake, we're not friends. Definitely not saying I'm with you. Not a fan of the bureaucracy.
Do you know how many meetings I have to sit through? How many papers I have to sign before I can make one decision? I'm only trying to rescue Halcyon from extinction. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
No more
We
questions.
need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I
Did
can't
I?
have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I get that you board types are all about efficiency, but isn't this a bit much?
I'm asking your captain to amputate a rotting limb from the colony. I'd expect you to understand, Dr. Fenhill.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I'll do it. What did Edgewater do to deserve it? You're completely insane. Don't understand.
You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now.
We're talking about humans' lives here.
The dissidents currently occupying Edgewater answer to no one. They're an unknown, unpredictable variable, and I can't have that. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed.
Answer, Adelaide's people are selfish and they're not a strain on the colony's resources.
Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious ideas. Left to their own devices, their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater.
You're completely insane.
No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than mechanicals I've known.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest?
Kinda.
Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
No.
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
Go to hell.
I'm disappointed. I was so sure you had potential.
Really? You're gonna try to kill me? Right here? Oh,
What was that? Here we go!
Something's not right.
That's the last of him.
no.
Sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
Well, I didn't think they were gonna start killing us right away, but I'm glad she's dead. Percival Platt, who's that? This guy? Oh, too bad you can't pick up their bodies. Like in Fallout, you can throw their bodies around. Yep, no one's here to stop me stealing stuff. Chairman Rockwell. I think we've been through this. Oh shit.
Been practicing then. I'll fix you right up. That's the last of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna loot them all real quick. Oh, I got skill points available. Skills. Let's level up the lockpick. Get it to 100. And hack. Let's get that as high as we can.
You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
Okay. The Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope.
Hey,
I need you
Yingerpoof,
to
how's
reroute
it going?
power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Yeah, I'm back. Just for a while. No, I haven't been raptured. Yeah, that was a funny little episode in the real world. The rapture. How you been doing? What's going to happen if I skip the Hope? Tell me about the Hope. What's going to happen?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2,
Okay.
or the Sun.
Uh-huh. Good thing I'm great at math. I know all the best numbers. What was I doing again? Tell me about the Hope. Good thing I'm good at math.
I must recommend you leave the calculations up to me, Captain.
Good working. Got a meeting in 15. I can mute myself. Alright, yeah. No worries. Yeah, it's been a while. I just been working too. All these days. I just haven't really had much time. Yeah, summertime, you know, I go out more just to enjoy the outdoors, or try to anyways. Yeah, but I'll probably start streaming again a little bit. Definitely over the winter holidays and when I have some time. What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Well, what's keeping me busy? Just work, and I've been just going out for dinner with friends and family stuff. It's just been kinda, things to do. It's not crazy busy, but just don't have like a 4 hour or 2-3 hour time where I could just sit and stream. And when I do have that time, I just want to like relax, but yeah. And you're moving in 3 weeks. Where are you moving? To a better place?
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
That's all for now. Don't need all these extra parts. What are you guys' armor? 52. Wait, what? Why is it showing 52 when I put it on? That's weird. Okay, must be some sort of buff. You're moving to Toronto? What? You get a job in Toronto or something? Or is there family here you're moving for? You gotta walk around here. Okay, available functions. Route an auxiliary power source to supplement the reactor. Power status report. View archive logs. Record audio transmission. Let's see, patch. Powers repower the Hope skip drive. Okay, power is now being routed from the docking bay. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode. Continue. Status. Power minus. Power status. Now operational. Life support engines. Navigation. Okay. Maintenance status. Systems for. Wow, that's pretty overdue. Short circuit. Some idiot left his fork on his plate. Clock is stopped. Stuck in high power. Hibernation storage. Currently 99, 92, 76. Yeah, just kidding. You're moving to Chicago. Oh, okay. You're just bored of where you are right now? Oh, that's cool. Chicago's a pretty big city.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago once a long time ago. Probably over a decade now. Actually, definitely over a decade. But yeah. That should be fun. Hope you're looking forward to it. Oh shit. No.
What was that?
Yo guys.
That's the last of them.
Authorized personnel only. Oh man, we can't go in there. Well, shucks. I'm just kidding. I know I could just go in there. I just want to see what else is here.
Can we talk?
We can talk in a bit. What's this? Wait.
Nicely done.
Ooh, that is really strong armor. Your sister and her family live in Chicago? Oh, that's cool. So you're gonna be going down to stay. Are you staying with them? Or are you moving somewhere around there? It wasn't cold enough in England, so Chicago should be a good choice. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely would get cold there. Where is this armor? What do I got? 63. Put it on. And you can have the other armor. Getting your own place a couple of neighborhoods away. That's cool. It'd be nice to move down. Ultra Tremor Cleaver. So I'm guessing you can do your job online, so you don't have to switch jobs, or are you going to be switching jobs too when you move? Whole storing to that thing is incorrect. All it's cracked out to be. On the upside, bathrooms are the cleanest. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Okay, he's a custodial engineer. Oh, this just brought me back here. There was a ladder I wanted to see. Yep, same remote job. Well, that's good. Yeah, at least you don't have to deal with the stress of moving and trying to find another job or something. That's good.
They can't keep us out.
Okay, well, yeah. Wait,
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to, just seems to happen around you, is all.
Going on without you, what's your thoughts on Gorian?
It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fella. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest.
How are you feeling about this job right now?
It sure is lonely out here, on the edge of the colony. Anything could happen, and ain't no one gonna come to help us.
You poked around the Unreliable, ever find any record of Lucky Montoya?
Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law, that sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant. Point is, Captain, Mr. Hawthorne left all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun.
Let me know if you find anything.
Sure thing, Captain.
That's all about Corbin.
Alrighty. You change your mind, you just holler. Yeah? I mean, what do you need? Captain? Mr. Sir?
We'll talk later. I thought one of you wanted to talk. Was it you?
So we're really gonna do this?
Yep.
I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
I'm not sure, but it's our best chance.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Well, what about you? Are you still with me? The people of Halcyon deserve a chance, so do the colonists. Just my kind of crazy. What else am I gonna do? Better or worse, my future's tied to Halcyon. Sounded better than being home alone on a Saturday night. That's a funny answer. But I'm gonna say people of Halcyon deserve a chance.
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
We'll pull it together. I'm confident. If they're half as capable as me, we'll be in good hands. I'm not optimistic, but we're gonna try something before we all go down. We won't know until we make it happen. If they're half as capable as me, we're in good hands.
This is why I like you, Captain. Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
No. Did you want to talk about something? Okay, I guess neither of you want to talk about anything important. So let's go. What's this? Nothing. What's this? Sentry status normal. Ah, no, I don't have enough. Could have made them attack the UDL employees. I think my hacks are like 50 or something. That's not gonna work. Sprats. Actually, I gotta see which gun is my electric. Okay, number 2 is electric. Just for the robots. What's this? Okay, I got first time chat from a bot. Lots of bots. Find a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. Do you know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of the steel hull? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I spent on these floors, better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. Thurston Stalwart. Why is he finding blood all over the ship? That's kind of weird. Get out of here, rats. I do believe we have some sort of disguise. Yep, that'll work. Where am I supposed to go? Excuse me, get out of my way. Today I found a finger lodged in one of the security mechanicals. I caught the damn thing scratching up my floors because the finger was stuck in one of the leg joints and I couldn't move properly. It was getting ridiculous. Thurston. Okay, just a secret room. Can we close this door? Okay, unauthorized access, termination, okay, I don't care. Let's read the logs. Error, archives, pod removal. Cold storage pod, occupant Regisaurus, hey, that's me. Removed by unknown crew member. Automated audio transcript. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. Status. Current storage status normal. Current pod count 9,999.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Yeah, I'm fine. I need to go that way.
I'll keep it down.
Bridge key card, okay. Termination, okay. Manual log. Everyone's running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if it can't keep us on course. It's hell, charting 26 years of travel through spaces. I don't know if I can handle it. So much pressure, so many lives. One sec. Just had to adjust my chair. Didn't want the squeaking on the mic. If I have to get one thing wrong, one smudge decimal point, one off by one calculation, we could crash into an asteroid. Just keep thinking of a colony. They just never wake up. Lucky them. I've called you all here because the number of rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere, so someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on the ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. This is about survival. We're gonna run out eventually. And the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. Menu log. Perhaps there's hope. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes when we left Earth. Speaking of lemons and limes, I used to get this lemonade thing. Simply lemonade? Yeah. And it used to be good, and it actually tasted like freshly sweet lemon, and now it just tastes like, I don't know, artificial flavoring. I think they've started going the cheap way and making shitty lemonade. I think I might have to change instead of getting it. Anyways, sidetrack aside, when we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me so that whenever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but something. I remember you every day, Mamochka. Now more than ever. Help me, it worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. How the fuck do I break the news to the captain? What worked? Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. I don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this. But start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up Schitt's Creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Okay.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
If you're experiencing errors, I should take you to an engineer.
Error. This unit is not experiencing errors.
You just said error twice.
Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. That's good. Let's see, automated log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio, damn it. This is P. Wells, Phineas, or whatever his name is. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on test subjects 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8, time of extraction, all let's say 2.5 hours ago, time of death 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis. Haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of chemical available to me, attempting every variation of possible thawing procedure, gradual melt of flesh. Thaw. Alright, yes, Yinger. Go ahead, lurk all you want. And, enjoy your meeting. I'm guessing you probably won't enjoy it because it's work, but still, have fun. Extremities first, brain first. Don't know how much more this I can take for hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112. Real name Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Beginning audio log. As soon as I say the words begin audio log, what a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? Don't know why I'm talking to frozen colonists. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus. Come on, make the incision. There we go, excellent. Well, my frigid friend, you disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice? Alright, I've got no choice. I'm going in. Route communications through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
I actually wanted to. I guess we're going back to the bridge. And we didn't have to fight those bots. Oh, good thing I had the key. Ah, sorry, had to sneeze. What's this? Oh, it just brings that down. Let's try to open this.
Ready for a challenge?
No. Let's not do that. I don't think that's the way to the bridge anyways. Ooh, a skeleton. Hey guys, I'm just passing through.
Soldier.
Don't mind me.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope's so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like
Get in here.
walking in another universe where we all died. Sure. I'm going.
Well, we're on the bridge. Is that meant? Oh, I guess because of the glass. I was wondering if my graphics card's getting all crappy. I think it's just the effect. Anyways. Let's read the logs. Open the door. No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyways. Unnecessary risk. Resi is plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling. Hundreds of thousands of people alive, and you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei. Find me a drill. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back, and they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. Comms. Comms are available through the docking bay. Patch Ada
Greetings,
through.
Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
That's a really low percentage. Ready to skip the Hope?
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Hold on to your butt. Why are we aimed at the sun? Yay!
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
Status. Reactors out to support running powered engines. Navigation systems inoperable. Okay, well, now we go find Phineas. Oh, Phineas. Tell me I can't jump over this. Water pistol.
I won't tell.
What's this? It's the secret way out. Don't have to deal with those bad guys. No, this is just below the... Okay. Oh, hey, I found my healing thing. Is there a way out here? Mama, Willem, Lucas, forgive me. Frank offered me so tiny a piece, it tasted like... Doesn't matter what it tasted like, it was delicious, I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. I'll die in here, and that is my choice. Donna, personal log. Are we talking about eating humans? Vortex mace, sure. I'm assuming they resorted to eating people. That is sealed.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Yeah, thanks, Ada.
I don't know if we should be in here, Cat. It should be private, shouldn't it?
What?
Nothing.
I saw something.
You didn't see nothing.
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Oh my god, thank god the thing, auto, went into the talking menu. I was about to kill him. Anyway, surprise inspection, soldier. Mind your own business. You probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty. That sounds good enough.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
I sure do. I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah, you're definitely new here.
I better get back to work.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Yep, no trouble out of me. You won't get none of that.
Soldier?
Oh, this is just someone's quarters. Okay. Guess I can go this way. Okay, I've been here.
Easy.
Unauthorized access, blah blah blah. Transcript. Look, Captain, this is what I was talking about. We're slowing down. Resi, pretend for a second that when I look at your screen, all I see is unintelligent math. Okay, I see this line. That's us. This one. That's where we should be. This one. That's where we're going. We're off course. I think it's because we're... What the hell was that? I don't... Will, what's going on down there, Frank? I was going to ask you the same thing. The engines just raised. Who hit the brakes? Uh-oh. Go ahead, Frank. Right. As some of you know, the ship dropped out of faster than light travel. We're going to spin up the skip drive again. Why are we talking instead of doing it? Ain't that simple, you hullhead, Frank. Sorry, if I could just hit a button and skip us back to Scriep, I would. But now it's got to plan a new course. Yes, dropping to supply speed means we're actually way off course. The navigational computer will be helpful, but it'll take, well, I don't know how long it'll take. I'll have to get this right. Any errors? We could fly through a planet or a star. Plus, we'll need to count up fuel reserves if we try to skip without the energy we need. Well, shit, I'm not sure. I think we just explode. I'd rather not explode. What if we don't have enough fuel? Then we fly slow. And how long will this take? I don't know yet. I need to run the numbers, but we'll deal with that problem when it comes. For now, Frank, see to the fuel. Resi, assume he can get us back to skip space and plot a course. UDL mantra has always been prevention. If you don't have problems, you don't need a plan for dealing with them. Before I was assigned to this ridiculous journey, I ran budgets for our galas. How much does it cost staff on an ocean liner? How much food we need? I always put safety precautions, lifeboats, sick kits, flares, whatever I think I could think of. Separate category for the rest of the budget. In my gut, I knew I should plan for them. I think I got that from Donna, but my boss always redacted them. Why spend money on emergency supplies when we can spend money on not having an emergency in the first place? Hire better crew, build a ship out of better materials, find a better accountant. From pleasure cruises to colony ships, I guess nothing changes. They gave us 10 years of ration and we've used 9 of it. Ooh. Resi is saying it's going to take us 26 years to get to Halcyon if we can't spin up the drive. Anyway, I carved this up. Someone's gonna starve. I want this on record. We're effed, and if it ain't because of the equipment, the skip drive is toast. I don't know what the hell happened, but it ain't getting to prelim cyclo boosters. Captain says we got food for a year. Red says it's gonna take 26 to get there on STL. Back home, I saw folks lose their mind going hungry for a week. We ain't gonna last a bloody month if we don't figure something out. Well, sucks to be dim.
Gosh, that's clever.
Processing.
Nope, don't process.
System searching.
They got the drop on it.
Oh jeez.
Investigating.
Yeah. Who's still alive? Okay, so I can go back to the electrical. Well, that didn't go according to plan, but we survived.
Got nimble fingers, Captain. Okay, moving out. Great work.
Power helmet, okay. Let's see what more we can learn. Heroes, yeah, board up for round towards, yeah, but I've got bridge duty, I'll come up, buzz me in, sure, don't cheat this time, listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what, if I find Alexei, I'll play with him instead. Oh my F, sorry, it's hard to be quiet, I'll try. If we get picked up by a computer, we're on record forever. Was that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is one trip thing. Trying to escape or something? Or doing other nefarious deeds? Oh, there's people behind this door. No, just walking through.
Hey, you! I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
I sure am. Sure, surprise inspection.
Oh, hell, no one informed me of any surprise inspection.
Yep, that's why I'm sneaking, to surprise people. It wouldn't be much of a surprise for you telling me you weren't aware.
Sure I did. Must have slipped my mind.
I'll be on my way.
Don't make more paperwork for me, alright?
Doop doopy doop doop doop. Well, thank God we're out of there. Really, you're telling me I can't jump over this railing? Yeah. We did it.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the law you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance?
Let's go to the lab. What conversation?
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
We don't need to discuss, wondering if you improved your design.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Where'd you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
That's all for now. Okay, let's get to where we're going. To the lab.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Never mind.
I request you do not wake me if I am...
Let's do this. Phineas. Phineas.
Make him regret it. My kind of action. Here goes nothing. Anyone else? Now's not the time for someone else will clean this up.
Okay. Damn it. It looks like a mine. Man, he had a stash of frozen dinners in here. Publishing last one. Testament success. Present login. Oh, I can't hack this. Ah, it's terminal passcode. Excellent. Alright. Let's see what is that? Okay, I thought that was him. Enter passcode. If you're seeing the screen, Phineas has been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon and the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this term will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Regisaurus, I have prepared an emergency care package located in the middle panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personal files. Must delete entries from terminal memory, no telling who might be looking. First entry. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us survival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash, cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonist, if only corporate would authorize my request. Frankly, I don't see why. I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects few to go missing. Second entry. 113 seconds, new record. Most subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular. Blah blah blah. Gallons of organic soup. Freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others, but in the end, body failed. He was the 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I only expect around 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive single subjects? 1, 10, 100, 500. Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming, trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant on to subject number 13. Final entry. Always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. Say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. Got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Open panel. Panel successfully unlocked. Where? Hello? Secret panel? Secret panel. Oh, Reggie's Oddity. Hello. Oh, there's a secret panel. What's this? Tartarus nav key. Tartarus docking facilities, okay. Finn's Force. Skills, hacking skills, computer hacking skills. Get that up all the way. Perks. That sounds good. Whenever effect by combat effect. That could also be good. Yeah, let's go with this. Apply. Okay. Hello, Oddity. Are you at work? How's it going over there?
Real slick.
What's this? Do not tap on glass. Seals loose. Okay. Okay, I guess our next quest is to go to Tartarus. Oh wait, I wanted to see what this weapon is. Where is it? Phineas Force. Ooh, it's pretty powerful. That uses energy weapons. That also uses energy. Heavy, light, and melee. Okay. Well, we could try it out. Transition to the interior.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
Are we really considering breaking Wells out of a maximum security penitentiary? I know we all have a tendency towards lost causes, but this may be taking it too far.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we have any hope of saving the colonists. What's so bad about the labyrinth? Great, figures I'd rather be the one to say that. What's so bad about the labyrinth?
It's a torment, Captain. Think on the deepest, darkest pit you can imagine and wrap it up in a storm so nasty it'll peel the skin right off your bones. That's Tartarus. Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you
Okay,
really
Felix.
need to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
What do you all think about this?
The craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Okay. What is this? Torn from Graham's jackets, arrested this you the note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation of a movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. We gotta let go, abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Better past. Take it with my thanks. You ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay. Tartarus. About to assault the labyrinth Tartarus and determine the fate of the colony. Saves made after this point. I can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded contents will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. Before you never do it now, before you cross the point on return. Hold on. Let me make a save. Just a new save. Too bad I can't name these. Okay. Remember that one, level 28 manual save. Just in case, because I do want to do the DLC eventually.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Wow. Looks like we failed a quest or something. Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Promise not to leave
I
without
can
me.
make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How long does that take? Will all the places get arrested? What the hell are you people in Lightning Washington? Wait, this isn't there too, my mistake. How long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
Hey, how do I get a real officer into the helmet? Show me your biometric ID. Execute the chairman's eyebrows, stylist over a lost biometric ID. That'll end well. If you're gonna kill me, why bother with a ticket? If you're gonna kill me, no arrest or anything? Persuade. How do I know?
Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
So we've got a fake ID. And what was that ship that docked? I wonder if it's gonna be someone to help us. Groundbreaker. Wait, what was the Groundbreaker? Can't remember.
The captain did right by us once. What was that? Now it's ours. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Okay, I guess we got help.
What was that?
I'm going.
Wait, why are you guys attacking me? It was an accident. Stop it. Okay, this is dumb. Can you stop shooting me? I'm gonna reload this. Because that was dumb. Brave New World. Okay. I think I accidentally shot one of them. Alright, this time.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's ours. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
Well, let them get killed.
Trash. Got your paperwork squared away.
Somebody clean up this mess. Waste some time. Stay down, Hullhead.
Okay.
Take him down.
All right.
Bring him down. Your execution is brought to you by UDL. Huh? Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Oh yeah, I'm new. I was hired to test your security and congratulations, you passed.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your vigilant service.
Yes, sir.
An axe. Okay. Actually, hold on. Did I get a better... 8467. Yeah.
Sure never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system. Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Okay. Restricted access. Oh boy, okay. I gotta get over there.
Going.
Get into the pit. Finally back. Hey, welcome back, Inger. You just rewatched Fellowship of the Ring yesterday? Nice. It was 20 years ago. What's in here? Terminal. Not for everyone. Please not any pressure in here. Marked with cold storage. We're going to try to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. Next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. Access storage mandate. Canisters, straight jackets, ride batons, ballistic guard, hibernation, indoctrination. Hey, two Towers is your favorite? Nice. My favorite's probably Return of the King, or whatever that one's called, with the whole ghost army. Dog from your favorite one. Oh yeah, I read that. Architectural records, illumination, blah blah blah. Analysis from engineer Rodfield, Crane, and Guys, beginning the requirement that every chamber receive a constant supply of at minimum 34 kilowatts, and that occupants of these chambers be injected with a steady supply of UDL's patented Vito hibernation fluid. And let's run on something 12 pages before finally concluding. And thus, in order to maintain structural integrity throughout the area designated the pit, we recommend the chambers are installed in cylindrical fashion around a supporting structure dug into the crust of Tartarus to a maximum depth of conclusion extends for another 2 pages. Okay. Yeah, the battle scenes are always awesome. Yeah. Is there got in Swarmtongue Golem, Dead Marshes, Gandalf the White, etc. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah. Solitary confinement, prisoner manifests. Hag, Williams, Black, Pontu, error, undefined. Okay. The Vermin. It's got a name. Where is it? Just a regular handgun. But it uses heavy ammo. Okay. 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 Good thing those guys didn't notice. Now I gotta get over there.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
What? Nice. More allies. Let's see if we can just sneak through. I gotta get through these guys. Hey guys.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
It's hard to test your security. Yeah, what's it to you? Are you talking while on the ship?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake. Don't do it again.
Thank you.
Open fire!
Hey, what are you guys shooting at?
I'm going.
Yes, Prison Break's going pretty easy actually. If you just sneak right on through. Oh, I'm out of thing again. Ordnance Control Army. Was that any good? Nope. Okay.
What? Hold it right there. Hold
Yeah,
it.
hey.
Something about you doesn't look right.
I know I haven't been feeling well. Hold on. You guys getting Haka? Buffer. Yeah, that's just me working out to stay in shape because, you know, I don't want to get out of shape. I know I haven't been feeling well.
Yeah? You're not contagious, are you?
I'm not sure, but this morning I was bleeding out my ears.
I don't want to know. Just stay back.
Yep.
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Yep, I'm looking out for dissonance or dissidents. Seal, unseal door. That was easy. Putting on a show here. What? Reggie showed us a picture. No, I didn't do that. What are you talking about? Wasn't it you, Oddity, who asked him about a picture you found? Oh, it was his profile picture or something. Watch out, Younger Proof. Oddity's been stalking you. From messages, cameras. Trying to get straight with the Conde's orders. Only a few things more from my end, but I don't know what we'll do about the camera. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels. What's going on? She's bringing in VIP for internment. Security's ranking out too. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a mess down here. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if I can track them down, Jim. I appreciate it. You know her. We missed a check on the sets. Our heads. You know, you have no idea how tough it was getting a freaking green tarp. This was probably for Phineas when he came in. They just painted that green. Okay, anyways.
Sure.
What's the quickest way to get over there? Probably around this way.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Excellent, we got more allies. I'm just gonna steal all their ammo. Good job, guys. Keep it up.
Wait for company ammo. Guess this is it, huh? Take him down. Comes in this.
Serves you right.
Just real close to the loop. Wait for company ammo.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Doomed? Phineas and I are saving the colony. I'm just rooting out corruption one idiot at a time. What can I say? I like to call it. I'm just rooting out corruption.
Idiot! I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. Well now, there's no call for hostility. You aren't one to mince words, Human Rockman, just the man I'm here to kill.
How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony. Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
Not waiting for anything. Colin needs saving. Oh, of course. How long until you're done? A felony? I made a terrible mistake. Please. Oh, of course. How long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
Sure, we can talk about this. I don't want to talk. I'll be there before you know it. Can't wait to get in there and kill you. It's going to be the highlight of my year. That one. Okay.
Beginning security.
Here we go! I'll fix you right up, just like that!
Maybe I should switch to the... I think those are his weak spots on the back.
Watch him throw it once! You got it, Captain! That was fun!
Yep, that's a weak spot.
On your left, Captain! Ah!
Oh my god, there's more drones. Oh shit, that's not good. Get in here, guys. Okay.
System.
It's practicing then! Here I
I'm glad I brought Ellie with that hammer thing. It stuns him real easy. Oh, I think he's down. Okay. How come those drones didn't show up this time? That's crazy. Your brother and you are still playing Dead Island 2 sporadically. Recently got to the hotel on Ocean. Oh, cool. Yeah, that game's fun. I wonder, it's probably more fun with the co-op. Okay, I'm worried about these drones. Why didn't the drones show up this time? Was that just a glitch or something? Chamber key. Yeah, I love the co-op. Yeah, I guess it would be fun. Oh, here we go. Key. I'm gonna use Phineas' gun to kill him.
Seems like a key to save Halcyon after all.
Like I said, bullet in the head. Heh.
Get me out of here! You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You found the evil clowns on Santa Monica Pier. Well, you were shocked and so excited that they had Time Splitters arcade cabinet. Yeah, that was a fun arcade game. I didn't realize it was the same team members that worked on Time Splitters. Oh, it is? I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas. Do you have any idea how much water? I wouldn't let any happen to you.
I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that. Great. I was just about to pop on some drinks and celebrate. Not in the mood for a theatrics. I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We have a lot of work ahead of us. Best get started. Hold on, I need to ask you something. Let's ask him.
Yes, certainly. I'll help however I can.
What do you think happened? You mentioned a frigate disappearing. There's something else. Hold on a sec. Oh, never mind. There's the bus outside. There's something else I know about the other colonists, Phineas. One more question. Frigate.
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship. They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
What do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore.
Ooh, that's
We
not
have
good.
no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We're completely alone out here.
Something else.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation. Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony. You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Better late than never. I forgive you.
Thank you. Perhaps in time I'll learn to forgive myself. My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now. If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
No more questions.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. I'm going to do what I've always done, whatever I want all the time. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was thinking about getting some ice cream. You can count on me.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path.
What? I don't want to
You're
burden.
the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
No.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on.
Yeah, this is the
In
end.
the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the Iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was
Yeah, this is the end, Younger.
The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death,
Well, this seems
Captain
like a
Alex
good ending.
Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, yeah, that seemed like a good enough ending. We managed to save the colonists, and almost everyone survived. That was a fun game. I liked the story. Combat was fun too. There's just a lot of loot to go through. And I don't mind loot, but it's just inventory management gets a bit much after a while. Well, yeah. Oh, that was good. Yeah, I liked the game overall. It was fun. Yeah, it took me, I don't know, like a year to finally get through it. The DLC, no, I haven't done it. I'm gonna have to reload the save before we went to the prison, because once you go to the prison it says you can't do anything else, so I'll have to reload it and probably do the DLC. But yeah, that'll probably be another time. All these people. Can I skip this? Can I go faster? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, there's 2 more DLCs. The Murder on Eridanos. I think we started that one and I couldn't because I was a low level. But I should be high enough now to do it. And then there's another one, the Terror on Gorgon or something to that effect. So, yeah, maybe I'll, no promises, but maybe I'll try to do a stream where we do both those. Or maybe if they're, if it takes a couple of hours to do one of them, maybe I can do 2 separate, one for each of the DLCs. Yeah, but I don't know when I'll do that. Might, yeah, it was really hard when I tried it, yeah. Hopefully I'm leveled up enough now, by the end of the game to do it. Because I think I attempted to do it when I was much lower level. I hadn't done any of the other main missions. Well, most of the main missions. I think I was not even halfway. Tabletop surviving characters. 5th edition campaign at Death's Door. What? Okay, I'm just gonna skip. There we go. Peril on Gorgon. Murder on Eridanos. Blah blah. Gain access to the landing pad in Stellar Bay after getting a return to your ship dock data. Okay. To begin your adventure on Gorgon, you must complete one of these quests. Radio Free Monarch, signal point in space. After completing either quest, return to your ship and travel anywhere in the system and your adventure will start. Yeah, I think we've already started. Even Peril on Gorgon, we got some, it was a box with some guy's arm in it or something, or, yeah, something weird. But yeah, let's see, load. I don't want to load the autosaves. Yeah, it's probably this one here, point of no return. This is the one I made just before that, so I can always load this. And continue. But anyways, hello Oddity. Anyways, that was it for the Outer Worlds Spacer Choice Edition. And maybe someday we'll finish these. Maybe. I don't want to give promises. But y'all have yourselves a good day. And thanks for coming back, Inger and Oddity. Haven't seen you guys on here in a while. Hope y'all are doing good. Yep, no worries. Thanks, Inger. Yeah. Have yourself a good day and good week if I don't see you again for the rest of the week.